Welcome everyone to FRW Flatline episode 124. My name is Mikey from the front row, FRW owner, president, everything besides the in-ring stuff. It's me, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight we have one hell of a card for you guys, because we kick things off here tonight with a one-step division championship number one contenders matchup. That's right, I said the one-step division championship takes on Akira. Two men who would perfect for the Morte division compete for a chance to win the one-step division championship. And following that, we got a number one contenders match for the FRW Women's Championship as Russian Dynamite Masha Slamovich takes on Athena. Immediately following that, it is not one, not two, not three, not four, but a fatal five-way match as Kazuchika Okada takes on Walter, takes on Kenta Kobashi, takes on Seth freaking Rollins, takes on Jordan Oliver in a number one contenders match for the FRW World Championship. That's right, the winning team from this past weekend at the F1 Climax Night 2 will compete in a number one contender match with world champion in Knoxville. And in our main event, a six-man tag team matchup as the FRW World Champion Kenny Omega teams up with Terry Funk and Mance Warner to take on Rob Van Dam, the suicidal, the homicidal, the genocidal, death-defying maniac Sabu, and the FRW Morte Division Champion Daisuke Sakamoto. It's all tonight on FRW Flatline 124. So let's not wait any longer. Let's go to our first fucking fight. This opening contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is to determine who will face the FRW One-Step Division Champion in a championship match, Sebastian Cage, next week at FRW's Born to be Wired 25 years later. Introducing first, he is the motherfucking Death Samurai and the winner of the 2022 IWA Masters of Pain Tournament. This is Akira. And introducing his opponent, being led to the ring by his new advocate, Paul Heyman. He is the 7-foot-tall atrocity. This is Cruel. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cruel, Akira, two people who could very easily go on to a Morte Division Championship match just by winning this match, but no, it's for the one-step division championship, because I can see both these men being future world champions here in FRW, which is why I put them in the one-step division as well as the Morte division, because goddamn, these two, absolutely, I could see them becoming future FRW World's Champions, and especially Cruel with Paul Heyman at his side. And I'm telling you, FRW is about to get absolutely insane. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this coming Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, it is FRW. 5 years later, Born to be Wired 2022. It will be Sebastian Cage defending the winner of this match. Toni Storm defending the Women's Championship against the winner Masha Slamovich and Athena. The Flatline Championship will be on the line. Who will challenge for it? Who will be the champion? We'll find out later on tonight. The FRW Tag Team Championships are on the line. DIY defends against FTR. Kenny Omega will defend the World's Championship against either Okada, Jordan Oliver, Seth Freakin' Rollins, Walter, or Kenta Kobashi. The Morte Division Championship will be on the line as Daisuke Sakamoto will defend against Mance Warner. And in our main event, #1 contendership for the Morte Division Championship on the line. 25 years in the making. This rematch is the matchup that Paul Heyman, the man right there, said absolutely never again to booking in the original ECW. It is the homicidal, the genocidal, the suicidal, death-defying maniac Sabu, taking on the living legend, middle-aged and crazy himself, the motherfunker himself, Terry Funk, in a exploding, no rope, barbed, wired death match. Oh, Akira missing with that move there on the Cruel, and now Cruel back in control with the... Oh, missing! Akira able to sidestep him there. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, folks, just getting the themes for the next matchup ready to go. And think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Akira and Masha Slamovich have the chance to be a power couple of sorts here in FRW by if Akira can defeat Cruel here, and if Masha Slamovich can defeat Athena in the next matchup, they will be the one-step division champion and women's champion. They will be on their way to becoming a power couple here in FRW, and I'm telling you, imagine what those two can do together here in FRW as a couple. They are already friggin' adorable with each other in this business we call professional wrestling, but now the opportunity to become a power couple of sorts, and oh, a chair straight to the top of the dome from Akira to Cruel, and that's why these two are perfect for the more, I mean, hell, wrestling, not W no holds barred, just wrestling in death matches all over the world, ladies and gentlemen, is more than enough to be in the Morte Division But I'm telling you, I can totally see Cruel being a world champion, not just here in FRW, but elsewhere. I can see Akira not just being a world champion here in FRW, but elsewhere. I'm looking at 2 future ICW, no holds barred, American Deathmatch champions here. Excuse me, American Deathmatch World's champions in ICW, no holds barred. I can see these 2 being future even GCW World's champions. I can see these 2 becoming MLW World's champions in the future if MLW decides to sign Akira in the future. We all know Cruel goes to MLW. He changes his name for reasons to Mads Kruger, which is, as you can see, he was listed under here, but I know him as Cruel, ladies and gentlemen. I know him as Cruel, which is why I call him Cruel. Yeah, okay, I can respect MLW and whatnot, but it's kind of like, how to explain it? It's like some people still call John Moxley Dean Ambrose because either they don't watch AEW or that's just what they grew up with him as, and it's still kind of hard to call him anything else, which is fine. I knew Moxley as Mox in his indie days a little bit before he became Dean Ambrose in WWE. So for me, the transition was easy to start calling him Mox again instead of Ambrose. But I know some people, like my mother, it was a little bit harder to start calling him Mox right away because she really does not watch indies. So she really only knew him as Dean Ambrose. So, you know, she would still slip up saying Ambrose every now and then. Now she knows him as Mox, like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I know Cruel. That's my point I'm trying to make. I know Cruel as Cruel. If I'm at an MLW event, I might call him Mads Kruger, but I will admittedly, Cruel will slip out every now and then. That's just what I know him as, and I mean, no offense when I do it. But ladies and gentlemen, imagine what Cruel can do with Paul Heyman at his side. And that's why I was so surprised at F1 Climax Night 1 when Paul Heyman came out. Even though I wasn't doing commentary during that matchup, I really was surprised when Paul Heyman came out with Cruel there. Because just the thought of what Cruel can do on his own, and now I just quick went to Facebook to share the link to all the groups, and I just saw something about that Danny D'Amato tweeted, and I'm just thinking to myself, I think I know what company it is, but I don't. But like, that's just politics. Akira! Oh, Frankensteiner into a pin, but referee Jerome Raymond having to rule it out the break. Ladies and gentlemen, actually, that does not surprise me there, folks. Sending Cruel into the corner and running into the corner himself. I think Akira's still a little bit dazed from that headbutt earlier. I mean, if I had to guess, but... Jackhammer brainbuster-like maneuver. If I had to call it something, that's what it looked like to me. A freaking jackhammer brainbuster. That's honestly first time for me. Kyle Strikes follows up with kicks, and then a little short roundhouse kick from Akira there, missing with that roundhouse kick. Oh, spinning back kick from Akira, and that's why Akira is so dangerous in the ring. Those feet of his, I'm telling you, he can kick you any hundreds upon hundreds of different ways. And now rolling up, Cruel does Akira 2, 3, the motherfucking Death Samurai moves on to face off against Sebastian Cage next week, August 9th, Tuesday, August 9th at Born to be Wired. It will be Sebastian Cage versus Akira for the FRW One-Step Division Championship, and Akira running out of the way, out of the ring to avoid Cruel, and Cruel just getting right back up. He knows he was caught off guard, but oh no, he's got Jerome Raymond. He's got Jerome Raymond by the throat, and the choke slam to Jerome Raymond. Paul Heyman running in the ring to try to control his monster, but I don't think he can. And now Cruel running out of the ring. He's going in the crowd. He's throwing away chairs. He's throwing chairs in anger. Ladies and gentlemen, oh please, oh jeez. Alright, I think Cruel's going to the backstage area now, but he is not a happy camper. I would not go anywhere near him right now. Akira able to sneak away with the win over Cruel to move on to face off against the FRW One-Step Division Champion Sebastian Cage. Congratulations to him. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. Hey guys, is Jerome okay? That's what's important, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, really. I mean, I get it as okay as he possibly can be after getting choke slammed from what looked to be 10 feet high. I mean, really, it looked like Cruel put him up the extra 3 feet for that one. I mean, jeez Louise. Oofa. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on here. Let's move on to the Women's Championship #1 Contenders match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she is Russian Dynamite. This is Masha Slamovich. And introducing her opponent, she is Athena. Alright folks, a quick commentary silence just for a few minutes. Alright, sorry about that, folks. I don't know, I just had to have an apple real quick because... I'm telling you, I don't know what came over me, but I had this really weird feeling, so I was like, you know what, I know if I just eat an apple real quick, I'll be good, so... Yeah, I went and quick did that. A nice clothesline from Athena, a second one. Oh, she just... Oh, never mind. I thought she was going to go for, like, the around the world deal, but hey, a nice roller combination, and Athena gets the win over Masha Slamovich. So, Akira and Masha Slamovich will not be a power couple on this day, because it will be Toni Storm versus Athena at FRW's Born to Be Wired, Tuesday, August 9th. This Tuesday, August 9th. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, up next, the fatal 5-way match. Kazuchika Okada versus Walter versus Kenta Kobashi versus Seth freaking Rollins versus Jordan Oliver. It's up next, ladies and gentlemen. 5 of the all time, competing for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, because that's what Walter wants to do. That's not what I wanted. And referee Blaze Greenfield wants to referee this one so badly, so I'm gonna give it to him. You know what? Because of what is now on the line, both the #1 contendership to the world's title and the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, I'm not going to give these guys a time limit. I'm going to let these guys go full force. I'm going to let these guys fight tooth and nail for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the ring for introductions. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and there will be no time limit. And it is for both the #1 contendership to the FRW World's Championship next week at Born to Be Wired, and the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challengers. He is the Rainmaker, Okada Kazuchika. And introducing the second challenger, he is